A dam is not just concrete and water, it is life. And when life is delayed, millions suffer. Welcome to today's episode where we talk about Polavaram, one of the India's most ambitious yet neglected projects. It has the power to change the lives of millions, yet politics, bureaucracy, and financial disputes have left it incomplete for over a decade. Who is responsible? Why is the central government not taking full charge? And what are the people losing every single day? Before we go into this episode, I want listeners to understand the core of all problems. At this moment, you might feel this is not for you, but please stick with me for next 2 minutes. If you do, I promise you will walk away with a perspective that could change how you view everything, your community, your country, even the world you see around you. It's time we recognize this game that is being played on us, the game of division. This is all about the tale of a broken bridge. In a small village, there was a bridge that connected the village to the rest of the town. The villagers shared the bridge and everyone used it to transport goods, visit each other, and stay connected. Over time, the bridge began to weaken and it needed repairs. The village elders called a meeting to discuss how to fix the bridge. The villagers agreed that they would all contribute a little money and effort to repair it as it was essential for everyone. But one day, a stranger came to the village and approached the village leader. He said, "I know how important this bridge is to the villagers. But did you know that some of them are planning to use the bridge to take all the goods to the town for themselves? You should build a separate bridge just for your people." The village leader, suspicious of the stranger's intentions, started spreading the word. Soon, the villagers were divided. Some wanted the separate bridge and others wanted to repair the original one. The village was no longer united. The repair work stopped, and as time passed, the bridge fell apart completely. The villagers could no longer cross it, and their lives were disrupted. In the end, the stranger had gotten what he wanted: a divided village. He had manipulated the villagers using divide and rule and left them with nothing. The story shows how creating division among people can stop progress and lead to loss. Only by staying united, people can overcome challenges and protect what belongs to everyone. If after hearing this you feel like this is not the right time for you, I completely understand. Please feel free to come back when you are ready. But I hope you will stick around because truth matters, and here it is where it starts. When the people stand united, politicians fear them. When the people are divided, they manipulate them. And that's exactly what's happening. Instead of demanding answers, we are made to fight among ourselves, state versus center, one political party versus another, one region versus another. As long as we stay divided, they continue to win. Segment 1. Divide and Rule, the Political Playbook. A house divided against itself cannot stand. Abraham Lincoln. This ancient strategy, divide and rule, has been used for centuries. Today our leaders use it to keep Polavaram in limbo. Here is how. The state government blames the center, they are not releasing the funds. The center blames the state, they are mismanaging resources. And the people, they are stuck debating while the project remains unfinished. Don't ask who to blame, ask why it is not done. Every ruling party claims credit while the opposition blames them. But when power changes hands, the story remains the same. Delays, excuses, and another round of blame. Governments change, excuses remain. Some leaders say one region benefits more, creating resentment. Other fuels identity politics, ensuring that no collective demand for accountability arises. Water has no party, development has no region. Let's stop fighting. Segment 2. Why division benefits politicians. The greatest threat to corruption is unity among the people, because it shields them from real questions. If people are busy fighting each other, they won't ask. The focus shifts from progress to petty arguments. Before every election, Polavaram becomes a talking point. But after the votes are counted, it is conveniently forgotten until the next election cycle. Promised before elections, forgotten after them. Some media houses push the state's narrative, others push the center's. The truth is lost in this political crossfire. Truth is the first casualty of the political games. Segment 3. Breaking free, what people must realize. The power of the people is stronger than the people in power. If the division benefits politicians, unity can break their control. Polavaram is the people's project, not a party's project. It belongs to farmers, displaced families, and future generations. We must demand completion no matter who is in power. We want water, not excuses. Let's ask for real data. How much money has been spent? How much more money is needed? Where is the delay? No more speeches, show us the progress. Stop defending politicians and start defending your future. When leaders realize the people are watching, they will act. Question every government, not just the one you oppose. When we fight among ourselves, they win. When we stand together, they answer. For decades, Polavaram has been a victim of politics, corruption, and broken promises. The question is, will we keep arguing or will we unite and demand what is rightfully ours? The power is in your hands, but only if we choose to use it. The Polavaram project has been a focal point in Andhra Pradesh's political discourse since 2014, with various leaders making significant statements and commitments regarding its progress and completion. Here is an overview of notable declarations. Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, current Chief Minister. In 2014, upon assuming office, he prioritized the Polavaram project, emphasizing its importance for the state's irrigation and drinking water needs. He assured expedited construction and aimed for completion by 2018. On December 2018, he unveiled the first crust gate of the project, marking a significant milestone. He reiterated his commitment to completing the project promptly. June 2024, after returning to office, he visited the project site and criticized the previous administration for delays. He emphasized the need to expedite the project's completion to benefit the state's agrarian community. Y.S. Jaganmohan Reddy Garu, former Chief Minister. In 2019, upon taking office, he pledged to personally monitor the project's progress, stating that he would visit the site weekly to ensure timely completion. In 2020, a letter to Prime Minister, he requested the central government's approval for the revised cost estimate of 55,549 crore for the Polavaram project, aiming for completion of December 2021. In 2023, he announced a phased completion strategy to expedite work and address rehabilitation concerns. Naveen Patnaik, former Chief Minister of Odisha. In December 2024, he directed his party leaders to intensify their fight against the Polavaram project, expressing concern over its potential impact on Odisha's tribal communities due to submergence. Pawan Kalyan Garu, present Deputy Chief Minister. In April 2024, he promised that the Polavaram project would be completed by 2027. He proposed introducing a special cess in Andhra Pradesh to fund the necessary relief and rehabilitation packages for the affected families. Amit Shah, Union Home Minister. In May 2024, during an election rally, Shah assured that the Polavaram project would be completed within 2 years if the National Democratic Alliance was elected both in Andhra Pradesh and at the centre. He attributed the project's delays to the incumbent state government's alleged inefficiencies. Politicians change, but their strategy remains the same. People must change the game. A special note on this statement. In April 2019, during a rally in Rajahmundry, Prime Minister Narendra Modi criticized Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Nara Chandrababu Naidu, alleging that Naidu was treating the Polavaram project as an ATM to withdraw funds for personal and political gains. Modi accused Naidu of mismanaging the project, leading to cost escalations and delays, and referred to him as Babu Bhallala, likening him to a power-hungry character from the film Bahubali. In response, CM Naidu refuted the allegations, stating that the Polavaram project was not an ATM for him but an anytime water source for the state, which is ATW. He emphasized that the project was crucial for providing water security to Andhra Pradesh and accused the central government of delaying funds, leading to financial constraints in its execution. No matter what, politicians change, but their strategy remains the same. People must change the game. For over a decade, the Polavaram project has been a political battleground, not an infrastructure milestone. The phases in power change, but the political strategy remains identical. Make grand promises before elections, blame predecessors after winning, and delay real progress while using the project as a tool for political leverage. From 2014 to now, different chief ministers and political parties have taken turns making commitments about Polavaram's timely completion. Each one has promised to finish it soon, fight for central funds, and prioritize rehabilitation. Yet, the delays continue, cost escalations go unchecked, and the people still wait. Why? Because leaders are not held accountable and the public continues to believe the same tactics wrapped in new political branding. The pattern is clear. Leaders promise fast-tracked completion, allocate symbolic budgets, and visit the site for publicity. After elections, blame game begins. One party blames the previous government, another shifts the responsibility to the center. Cost revisions, contractor disputes, and rehabilitation delays take center stage. Repeat the cycle with new assurance in the next elections. This is not governance. This is a deliberation strategy to keep projects like Polavaram as election assets rather than public assets. Stop believing in mere words, demand results. Hold politicians accountable for their past statements. Let's ask, where is the progress report? Where are the actual numbers? Reject the blame game. Every government has had time to complete Polavaram. Shifting blame to previous administrations is just an excuse for incompetence. Push for transparency. The government must release real-time project data, budget expenditures, and completion deadlines, not vague statements. Question delays with facts. What actions were taken and where did the money go? The truth is simple. Politicians change, but their strategy remains the same. The only way to break this cycle is for the people to stop playing along. Real development comes when voters demand accountability, not just promises. Polavaram should have been completed long ago. The fact that it isn't is not just a political failure, it is a failure of public vigilance. It is time to stop waiting for another promise and let's start asking for real action. In the next episode, we will discuss why Polavaram is critical and what are the 5 pillars of Polavaram's impact, like agriculture, drinking water, jobs and industry, power generation, and flood control. Thanks for watching.